Hiya! It's 11:11 when I'm starting this. Let's open a portal. Call in our spirit team. Ask for clear and concise messages. Nick here, welcome and welcome back. I'm just going to put that down a little bit so you don't have to look at my chicken neck. Okay, I just got told off. Be mindful how you speak to yourself. Yeah, I heard that. Okay. Welcome if you're new here and welcome back if you've seen me before. I'm going to do an air sign reading. We have our beautiful peacock eye for our air element today. So spiritual protection, evil eye. Okay, I'm hearing straight off. Oh, all right, something just tried to grab me around the throat. Not literally. Your voice is being cut off. I am talking to air element here. Okay, something is trying to stifle your words. All right. Put up your protection spiritually. And don't let them stifle your voice, I'm hearing. Okay, what have we got in the cup? We're doing the cup first at the moment. Okay, we've got a fox coming in from the past. So watch out for shady fuckers. Excuse my French. I am being told today to literally throw rules out the window. But I'm also being told to take off the filters. You have a shady fox coming in from the past, and it's in your ear. So somebody from the past is coming in and whispering things in your ear to take you down. And this could be your own limited self-beliefs. This could be your own internal monologue. Niggly thoughts. They're not yours. They're not helpful. What's the word? They're not conducive of where you're going moving forward. Okay. You see him? Okay. All right. So somebody is celebrating undercover. So whatever you've got coming in, I'm being told keep a lid on it. Keep a lid on it. Celebrate in private. You have something really good coming in, but your celebratory dance has to be done in quiet, under wraps. Okay. The time is not yet. Okay. Now, I don't know why I made that. All right, white noise. I'm hearing the frequencies. Go undercover and put frequencies out that stop you being seen. I'm hearing cloaking. I'm hearing scatter, scramble the signals and keep undercover for a little while. It's not quite the time to shine. And I'm hearing the word shine with a forceful. The time to celebrate is at the moment. You know it's coming. It's time to do it in private. Your time to go full force and, yep, I'm here, I'm standing out, and this is who I am, is coming. But at the moment, I want you to scramble the signals and don't let them detect you right now because the time to stand up is not quite here for you. Okay. I'm seeing, this is not, they're telling me there's a turtle and this is the turtle back. So now that's showing me the turtle, the really hard tortoise shell. It's time to keep your protective shell on at the moment. And turtles are also good luck and fortune. And it's also transformation, as in seasonal. They're telling me it's seasonal. This is not the season to be seen. Today's readings seem to be, oh, we're really not doing anything by the book today. They're not wanting me to do anything by the book. We're going more on spirit messages today than anything traditional. And maybe it's time to start being a little bit more weird and unique and honing those skills. But for somebody here, they're still, just stay underground for a little bit longer. It's not quite time. Because when you come out, oh my goodness, they're not going to recognize you, and it's going to be full force ahead, but it's not quite yet. And it's going to be a standalone presence when you come out. What does that mean? Standalone presence. Standalone. You are going to be standing in your own limelight, and you don't give a shit what anybody thinks. I've got 2 jumped out in reverse here. No, I'm not taking reversals because the whole deck's upside down. Okay. I should check that before I start shuffling. I'm pulling from Ask the Witch deck. We've got the Death, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got this one that wants to be there too. Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Oh. I'm really feeling a pressure across my throat here. And this is not me physically. This is a pressure, like almost like somebody's really trying to push on your throat chakra here. Whether it's yourself shutting yourself up, or somebody else is trying to shut you up so you don't speak your truth. We have a death process here. In this particular deck, this is Baba Yaga. This is putting your protection on your fence line, your skulls on the fence line to say nobody comes through. But it's also a transformation energy. So I'm going to go look at the card. Spirit message. They're showing me, okay, they're showing me the elephant graveyard, and I'm getting the Lion King story of going into the elephant graveyard with fear, because you don't know what's in there, and you do encounter the hyenas. Okay, we got the fox. You do encounter the hyenas. I've never read this card like this. That I'm going purely on intuition today. Somebody has stepped into the elephant graveyard not knowing that it's full of hyenas. However, they're telling me that is where your growth and your knowledge and your courage is forged. Okay, thanks, Spirit. Whatever process you're going through right now is fine-tuning you. There was an element of fear that you had to confront. Oh, you know, all right, this is the little voice. You know those, oh, they're telling me to say it like a dream. When you go into a dream and right at the last minute before you go to heavy dream, you know, you'll fall or you'll be pulled back. Whatever that thing is, like if it's a fear of falling or something like that, they'll show you that right before you're about to jump into the astral. Somebody has faced that fear. And it's not been an easy process, but by turning around and facing what it is that you're fearing, whether it's the elephant graveyard metaphorically, that has fine-tuned you into now you're coming out the other side with, what's the word? More defined courage. And it's not blind courage anymore, it's forged. All right, so you've been in a transformational fire where it's forged you. It hasn't burnt you or destroyed you. It's forged you into something sharper and stronger. Wow. My hand's going crazy. Well done. Now, in the middle energy, the current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So somebody has taken control of their destiny. Wow. And this is also a 10 and end of a cycle. So that was your card 13, by the way. So we have the end of a cycle, but this is somebody who has taken control of their own destiny. We're not allowing it to spin randomly and we just decide where it's going. We have turned and faced our fears, and now we're forging it. We're spinning it again, and now we're spinning it where we want it to go. Oh, wow. Now, this is also talking to the 3 fates here, and I always like reading this card this way because the fates, when you go and see the fates, you tell them what you want. You tell them how you want your pattern weaved, your story weaved. They are the weavers, and somebody has really tapped into their magic here and decided to go and, okay, this is how we're weaving our future from now on. Whoa. Again, every read I'm reading totally different today. We have the 6 of Pentacles. This is sharing your gifts. This is community. This is coming together and And I'm hearing this as a teaching energy for somebody. I'm not going to go too much into that there. Well, you know what the death process was for you. I don't need to confirm that or clarify that. The Wheel of Fortune. What are you spinning in your favour? All right, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. Tell me more about this Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit, for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Excuse me. Oh, wow. All right. Excuse me. I am getting over something, so hang on, I just got to get my lemon water here. I'm saying, oh, wow, because we literally have, out of 6 cards, we have 5 major arcanas. I just pulled 3 in a row. So we have the Hangman, we have the Chariot, and we have the Magician, 12, 7, and 1. All right. This is on your Wheel of Fortune, when I asked to clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, who am I talking to here? One more, please, Spirit. Oh, we've got 2 dice. Okay, facing you, we have double 3. 3 may be significant for somebody. Now, we do have a 3 there. Okay, the Hangman is a 3. Now, we have 2 3s. 33. I could be talking to somebody with a life path number of 33. Or a 6, because we do have a 6 there too. However, this way, I've got a 5 and a 1, so a 15 could be significant. Also a 6, we've got another 6, so we have the 6 of Pentacles. Excuse me, 2 seconds. I could also be talking to somebody with a life path number of 1. Now we have the 10, which is a 1, we have the Magician, which is a 1, and we have a 1. So we have a 1, 1, 1, triple 1. So numbers are very significant to somebody in particular. We have an S. Excuse me. Oh, goodness me. Where'd that yawn come from? That's not mine. Who am I talking to that's exhausted again? Who's got insomnia? All right, we have a Scorpio energy coming through for somebody. Now, I know I'm reading for the air signs. You could have a Scorpio moon or a Scorpio rising. I actually have a Scorpio moon, but I'm not an air sign. Something is significant about a Scorpio to you. Okay. I could also be talking to a September birthday, which is your Libra energy. Okay, we have an O and we have a P. Could be dealing with Pisces as well. You could be dealing or have a Pisces moon or rising or Venus. Okay. You could also be working with a Sophia energy. Right, we have the Hangman. You've done a deep dive. So the death process is going to make you do a deep dive and an introspection. Now, when this comes out next to the Chariot, it means it's been successful, as in your death process made you go into the Hangman energy and introspection and have a really good look at how your life was. Oh, wow, you've had such a major transformation. How your life was working in your favour or not. Excuse me, a notification just come up that I'm low on battery. Just flick that off. Now, we've come out with a Chariot next to it, which is your 7 card. This is forward movement. So whatever this Hangman energy has done for you, when you've had a deep dive and had a good look and the introspection, you've come out with a clearer focus on where you're moving forward to, where you're going, where your future is taking you. And you've taken control of that, and taken control to the point of you have stepped into the magician energy now. You are the creator. Whoever I am talking to, that process has done you the world of good, because you're now in a position where you can share your gifts. Now, this has been a really, really tough transformation for somebody, and I'm feeling that right here in the solar plexus and the heart. So this was about self-worth here. Oh, and shutting down those internal monologues from the past, and that niggly voices in your ear, and the hyenas and the foxes that are trying to tear you down. We're taking control now. We're spinning the wheel in our favour, and we are the creators. And we're moving forward with a balanced energy. Now, I take this as balanced energy because of the dragons. The light and the dark energy. Okay, so somebody's really balanced their energy, and they're moving forward. They know where they're going, and they're taking off with it. Now, this is, the Chariot is not a fast-moving card. It's just a forward motion and know where you're going. But I'm hearing in this particular read, you're taking off. And this is an ascension process. If you have a look, these are taking to the sky and taking wings. Then we have the magician energy. This is a conjuring energy. This is somebody who can now, has taken this energy. Oh, wow, this is really symmetrically balanced. Thank you. I heard that. Symmetrically balanced. I'm listening. Moving forward in the future with, and taking control of that wheel. This is somebody who's stepped into the driver's seat, taking control of the wheel and steering their destiny in the path that they want to go. Wow. Oh, no way. No way. You've got another major arcana coming up here. 6 out of 8 major arcanas. Am I talking to somebody that has had a massive, massive spiritual awakening lately? Now, we have the Hermit card here, number 9. Now, if you have a look, this dragon's perched on the edge of a cliff here. Just reading. Somebody has done a really deep dive into research here. Looked internal at their own story. And really decided where they want to go moving forward. Now, okay. One fell on the floor there. I'm going to actually pick that up. Yeah, okay. I'm going to keep that one there. So first off, we're going to read this one. This is the 9 of Swords. I'm hearing, don't get overwhelmed by it. Okay, you're getting so many downloads at the moment. Don't get overwhelmed by it. And don't let those voices in your head take control. You are in the driver's seat. You are in control. All right. Yes, it can get overwhelming with the amount you've got through. It's about taking a step back when it gets overwhelming, and go back and just research. This is reading your story. This is reading your own story. Step back. You got the Hangman and the Hermit here. It's about looking within. The answers are within. Do a certain amount of research, yeah, absolutely. But the answers are within your own story. Who have we got here? Bloody hell, really? I'm not going to take too many more cards. You've got more than enough going on here. It's another major arcana. That's why I said bloody hell. Okay. It's no wonder you're feeling overwhelmed. Look at what you're going through. Holy shit. You've got the Fool card here. All right. So as we go through this death, the Hangman, the Hermit, it's time. So they're on this side. It's time to focus on where you're going in the future. Spin the wheel in your favour. You are the conjurer and the magician. Take a leap of faith on yourself, because you have a blank slate energy. Now, I'm going to read this one here, this shady, I wanted to say fucker, so I'm going to. In the background, this is like the fox in the cup for me. This is, you know, the niggling thoughts, the past energy trying to come through. But no, They're in the past. This is about taking a leap of faith on new ground. And this is a blank slate energy coming in. All right, we have one more card turned over here. I haven't flipped it over yet. I'm talking to somebody with a 6 energy here. The 2 6s are really jumping out at me, and there's only the 6 here and the 6 of Pentacles. They're jumping out at me. So somebody is born on the 6th. But I also have the 3 energy too, because a 6 and a 6 is a 12, which is a 3 energy, which is a 3, which is a 12, which is a 3, and we've got the 3 here with a hangman. Alright, so 6 and 3, and we've got the 9. 6, 3, 9, 3, 6, 9 is important to somebody. We've got the 9 here too. Sorry, they're just telling me pay attention to the numbers. 3, 6, 9 is important to somebody. 9, 3, 6 as well. Those combinations, a 9, a 3, and a 6 is significant. Okay, I'm going to put these cards down, and I'm going to focus on this one, because we have the High Priest. All right. These cards and the Spirit today are really, really asking you to focus on you, because you already know and you already have the knowledge and you've done the work. They're saying you have done more than enough work to step into your High Priest. High Priestess, it's only energy, and Magician energy. Now, you have the intuition on point. Stop overthinking it and use your energy to create your destiny. Move forward. Take a chance on yourself. And this is purely your energy. They're saying, okay, so the Hermit mode is maybe this, put the frequency band over you. It's not time to celebrate yet. But they're saying once you do, I can see why now all this quiet time and this Hermit energy now. Because once you decide to step into your role fully as a leader, you're going to be so unrecognizable even to yourself. But at the same time, you already know who you're supposed to be. You already know. This came with you into this life. You're not here to be listening to those niggly voices. You're not here to be mild, meek-mannered. You know, you are here to be a leader and a manifester. And I'm also hearing with the High Priest and the Magician here, you're here to bridge the gap between celestial realms and the earthly realms, because you can talk beyond. Okay, I'm talking to somebody who I'm talking to somebody who channels, who can converse with other realms here. And you've been reluctant to step out and show people who you are. But it's time. It's time. It's time. Unfortunately, you have to shut down the voices in your head. That fox, those hyenas, it's time. I'm feeling like you faced most of them, but there's just every now and then it gets a little bit overwhelming, because it's a big mission. Whoever I'm talking to, the mission that you have here is huge. We're not talking like, oh, you're just a little somebody that makes little steps between people. That's not you. You are creating massive bridges between realms here. But you already know that you are capable. You just haven't fully stepped into it yet, but look out when you do. Wow. Wow. They're telling me that you flipped backwards for a little bit. Okay, you did a backflip for a little while and went underground again. And look out when you come out. It's the new improved you version. It's not new and improved at all. It's who you always were at soul level. But you've had a little side step backwards, hence the Hangman and the Hermit energy. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Anything else? Shut down those voices in your head, because they're not real. They're not conducive to who you're supposed to be. So shut them down. Only you have the control to do that, and it's about who you're manifesting. Okay, programming. There's some past programming that you're having to deal with at the moment, and this is part of the death process. Thank you. Past programming. Okay, so you know when you're about to make a breakthrough, some past programming will come up and just niggle you, pull you back, and make you question yourself. I'm being told, shut it down. Go into your hermit mode and really, really take the time to get to know your story and figure out who you are on a soul level, because when you come out the other side, they won't be able to touch you, and this is why they're trying to pull you back in. Okay, thanks, Spirit. You already know this. You already know what you're capable of, but there's been something pulling you back a little bit, and that's in your own head, I'm being told. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm saying it's in your head. Something has got... Okay, they're telling me earworm. Earworm. Something has got in your ear to make you self-doubt, because they know you're about to expose everything. We're talking to an air sign here. Again, that pressure came on my throat. Excuse me. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They are telling me what you have to say. You are going to say it with the authority of somebody that can make it happen. Not just talk about it. You already know this too. Cool reading. Cool reading. Do I have anything else, Spirit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. 9. 9 out of 10 cards are major arcanas. What you have been through and what you are still maybe in the last tail end processes of going through is not little. But I'm being told you could handle it. You can handle it easy, because the person that I'm talking to is so extremely powerful that it's almost been like a walk in the park for you, if you can get out of your own head. All right. Anything else? I feel like if I pull any more cards, you're just going to get more major arcanas. All right. They're telling me a Ferris wheel. They're showing me a Ferris wheel with this one, and I don't ever read this like this, but they're telling me the Ferris wheel. Personally, I could get on a Ferris wheel and not breathe the whole way because I'm scared of heights, right? They're telling me that you are the kind of person that the adrenaline of the major arcanas and the life transforming energies that you've been going through is such an adrenaline rush. The second you're off the Ferris wheel, you're on again. You're off. You're on again. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, this adrenaline rush of all these major arcana life transforming energies is almost addictive for you. Oh, my head just spun. But they're asking you to put your feet on the ground a bit more because you've got work to do. Whew. All right. Don't know whose message that was or what that was, if that was relevant to anybody, but they're saying don't get too caught up in your head because your head spins. We need to keep our feet on the ground as well because we have work to do. All right. They're saying to me, please don't go looking for chaos to create that adrenaline rush, because you've got to stay focused on the future and what you're supposed to do, not focused on the future, but forward movement. Forward movement. Okay. Somebody's addicted to chaos in a way because they like the adrenaline rush and they know it gives them growth. So okay, the magician energy, you're using the adrenaline rushes of the major arcana moments to create growth. Okay, I'm being told be careful because it's got to be natural growth, and this is going back to your hermit and introspection stage. All right, so when life gets a little bit calm, somebody here is jumping into more chaos because they know out of chaos comes more lessons and more growth. However, that is an addiction that's also keeping you from your path. While you're being distracted with chaos and doing another tower moment, another death process, another this, another that, you're not sitting on your chariot moving forward on your path. And your path is to stand up as a leader and create and manifest and bridge these worlds, these realms. That's where the overwhelming part comes in, because you crash, you rise, you crash, you rise, you crash. And we can get addictive to that process. Okay. I'm just missing the T. They're saying stop. Okay. Stop. Oh, and the rolling of the dice. Okay. They're saying stop. We got 666. There you go. Nice. Cheers. Okay. It's time to stop rolling the dice and taking those gambles on those risks and the adrenaline, and focus on standing in our own strength. And this is grounding your energy as the magician who balances all the elements, but feet are grounded, and then creates. Nice. You already know this. You're the high priest energy. High priestess energy. You already know this. Get off the roller coaster, the Ferris wheel. Get grounded and be more focused on spinning with intention. Okay. You'll still get your lessons and your growth regardless, but you're going to do it on a different level now. Okay. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy I'm reading for. I'm talking to somebody who's always had the capability to speak to an audience here, and you haven't for a long time, but you're going to be soon. There's just another lesson here. The last lesson is learning to control your need for adrenaline and your need for chaos to create growth. Your growth is going to come from a more stable, solid, grounded energy from now on, because that's where you create from better. Okay, cheers. I'm going to leave this reading here. Closing this portal. Thanking our spirit team. Stay safe. Stay sane. Stay grounded. Much love.